focus, communication, and more dominance and physicality at the line of scrimmage. I'll keep you posted on how they look down here from the to start the first quarter. Nice.
All right, Holly. Here's the return from inside his 10. Tackled and brought down at the 23-yard line, so not a whole lot of room on that return. So Kent State's offense will go to work first. There's a receiver who's going to draw some attention, Jesse, but really, he's just part of this whole offensive puzzle.
He hasn't been the most consistent guy when it comes to catching the ball for this offense this year, but he has had some big moments. He has had some big games as well. And, David, you know, from a roster standpoint, they're generally not going to overmatch or overwhelm anybody from the receiver spot, but this is a dude that can get it done.
I think that's the biggest point that you made. It's a guy that has the potential to make big plays. And if you're pointing to a guy, he is the one. Talking to coaches, like, they've seen flashes and big moments. They need to see it consistently, and it starts today.
After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Quick completion to the right. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few.
I don't know if that's the coverage you want to be throwing wide receiver screens against. Oftentimes, you want the receivers to have some access. You want the DBs to be off a couple yards so you can help set up the blocks and give the receiver somewhere to go with it. It's hard to run that against press coverage, and they only picked up a few yards there.
Trying to make magic on the scramble.
And usually when a QB takes off and scrambles, it's because the defense didn't do a great job keeping lane integrity, not keeping him in the pocket, letting him get outside, and then he can do damage. And it's the next play that you have to play instead of this just the original pass. So defense has got to do a better job of keeping that guy in the pocket.
Makes the catch. It's Clark. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Here comes the offense on 2nd down. They'll run play action. And the defense gets home and makes a play at the 37-yard line.
You're not going to win a lot of games if you can't protect your quarterback. In their last game, they got sacked 4 times, lost the game. And so far in this one, they're having difficulty again. These guys up front have got to do a better job communicating and giving their QB time.
On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. Got him downfield. There he goes down the right side. And he got away from the defense and takes it in. Touchdown, Kent State.
That is how you get your playmaking wide receiver in the game early. First series, they scripted this. They want to get him the football. They get him the football, and he does the rest. Gets the big touchdown on the opening drive of the game.
And the PAT makes it 7-0. On the move from inside his 5. Just able to get out to the 18-yard line on the return before he stopped. So North Texas offense takes the field for the first time in this game. And you've got to believe this defense has put in extra time to try to slow down this tight end, David. But the question, can they even stop him?
It's one thing to watch it. It's another thing to stop it. And it just impressed with the way they move him around. They use him. Sometimes he blocks. Sometimes he's a wide receiver. Like sometimes he's a lineman. Sometimes he's a wide receiver. So tough to figure out where he's going to be to double team him. But I bet he's got the attention of this defense, Jesse.
He does for sure, and because of that, David, I think it's going to open up some opportunities for maybe some of the other guys out wide.
He's going to fire deep. Pulls it in on the right.
Well, you can see the effect that last run play had on the defense. They had a really good-looking run, and all of a sudden they come back with play action. Everybody bites. They play downhill, and it opens up a guy up top for the offense. Really nice job setting up that shot play to get an explosive one through the air.
Couldn't find anybody to throw to. He'll just toss it away. It'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. They'll move the wide receiver. They'll run the option. He'll keep it on 2nd down. Makes one man miss. There's a trick. Got some room. Headed to the goal line. And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, North Texas.
And I love how this offensive coordinator uses all of his playmakers and all of the speed. This is a guy that we've seen hurt defenses before catching the football, but you can get him involved in the running game as well with the option play. You get him on the perimeter. He's the pitch man. Nobody accounting for him. It's an easy walk-in score for the offense.
The extra point here would tie the game. And the extra point splits the uprights. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And he finished off the drive with a 30-yard scoring scamper. He'll start the return inside his 5. Oh, the ball's out on the return. The kicking team's got it, and they take the ball right back.
Very rarely do you have a play on defense when you got 30 yards head of steam built up to come make a collision. On kickoff and kickoff return you do, and a lot of times you see big sticks and fumbles happen as a result.
The defense wins that one, and the offensive line was challenged by their coaching staff coming into this game to try and get push up front and establish the line of scrimmage. They're going to have to do a better job running than that if they're going to win this one.
Fired that thing out in a heartbeat, but it's incomplete.
Well, this defense knew coming in they were going to see some RPO and they were going to see some quick game. A nice job there taking the throw away from the quarterback.
The Mean Green will have to reach into that playbook here on 3rd and long. Jackson gonna throw it. And the 3rd down pass is incomplete.
Really nice 3rd down sub defense there that time. It's 3rd and long. They're expecting pass, and they're mixing up their looks. They're trying to change the picture pre-snap to post-snap to confuse the quarterback, now forcing the incompletion, setting up 4.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
They already have the lead, and they're trying to build it here in the 1st quarter with an onside kick. Now the offense wants to make sure everything's straightened out, and they call their first timeout. After using an early one, 2 left for them to spend. From inside the 10, here he comes. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. Guys, let's see how it goes this time for the Kent State offense. We've had some early scores. They get the ball back, trailing by a field goal, 10-7. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play.
Yeah, not great blocking up front. They're struggling to get the running game going. And tell you what, they got to find something. Last week it was a bad performance, and this offense has got to get some momentum early in this game and find something that they do really, really well and someone they can count on.
They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a 1st down. Ball sitting right at the 30. It'll be 3rd and short. From the gun, wants to pass. Got his man. At the 45, on his way. Right down the gut of the field. Touchdown, golden flashes. Rolled his way into the end zone. Did not take long to get into the end zone. Now let's see if this gets this offense to hit overdrive.
And we may have a situation here. We might have points, and more points. You keep putting drives together like that quickly, chewing up that much yardage, defenses are going to have to get something figured out.
He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. The Mean Green offense heads out onto the field. Neither team's wasted time putting points on the board. They've got it back, down 14-10. Picks his way and gets 4 out to the 27. North Texas in the hurry-up.
I like this idea by the offense going hurry up here. You just had a very nice run. Let's get back up to the line of scrimmage and go fast.
Slides past the sticks, and he converts on 2nd and long. Great awareness on the scramble. They've got a 1st and 10 at the 34.
Well, the defense did a pretty good job that time on the option play of having someone.
Could be an alley. They got him free for a big gainer to the 43. Following that run, we have a player who is shaken up. North Texas has it going to work with another 1st down. quarterback making checks. Jackson will throw. Unloads to the wideout. And that pass incomplete. The defense got a hand on it.
You know, these linebackers have to be so good in zone coverage of reading the quarterback's eyes to get to the ball. You saw that linebacker do it.
So now it's 2nd and long. They'll run the option. He's going to lose a yard on that one. The Mean Green now facing the meanest of problems on 3rd down. He'll pull it down. The defense is there, and a great job to keep him from getting to that 1st down marker. He's hard to get a handle on. It'll be 4th and short.
Really nice job by the defense that time. 3rd down, they're expecting pass, but they also know that this quarterback is dangerous when he wants to scramble. And it was almost as if they were expecting that. They were able to get to him, get him down. It now sets up 4th down. And you don't see the defense sprinting off the field just yet, guys. They're not sure. With this guy's scrambling ability, they may try to go for this.
This quarterback part of their running game. He's not going to get there. The defense was sure tackling to stop him a few yards short.
Offense is stopped. Will be a turnover on downs.
On the run, it's King. There he goes. Good pickup there as he gets the 1st down, and they'll mark him at the 48. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll give it to him again. And he runs through 1 tackle and picks up a few.
Well, it's plays like that that'll help this offense stay in rhythm all game long. If you can have that kind of success on 1st down running the football, it just opens up your entire playbook moving forward.
And they give him enough for the 1st down. They'll move the chains, and let's see if they can snap it one more time here in the 1st.
Right, here we go.
Let's take a look at how these quarterbacks have fared in the early going after the 1st period.
Kent State, 14.
First play of the period, 1st down here. They've got him looking run, but they're going to throw it. Can't make the connection, and the defense putting on the heat and forcing the incompletion. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Running inside, it's Kane. Tackle is made at the 30-yard line after he picked up 4. 3rd and long from the 30-yard line, and this defense hoping to knock them out of field goal range. From the gun, wants to pass. Bringing the heat. Man, did he pay for it with that hit as he got rid of the ball. And they'll send out the field goal unit. He's going to have to get into this one a little bit from 47 yards away. Tried to give it enough body English, but he missed it. After the miss, the lead is still 4. North Texas takes possession. The Mean Green offense will return to the field. There have been a couple of missed opportunities for these offenses in the last couple of drives, Jesse.
And I think for this offense here, it'd be nice to hit an explosive play, be aggressive, and really...
Time to take a shot. And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Might be changing the route. Jackson gonna throw it. Got the quick pass.
Well, you can tell those two have been practicing the out route all offseason long. They look like they could have completed that in their sleep.
The Mean Green trying to convert on 3rd and short. From the gun, wants to pass. There were serious revolutions on that 3rd down pass, but it's incomplete. North Texas will have to punt it away. The punter going to get his first work of the afternoon. And he loses the ball deep in his own end. Well, the offense looks as if they fell on the fumble, and they'll keep the ball. So here comes Kent State's offense, ready to get this drive underway. You want to talk about taking the wind out of your sails. Drive the ball down the field and miss the field goal, David.
You know what? Don't leave it up to kickers. Execute better offensively. I think you move the ball nice. You got to keep that in mind. But Palmer, I think you got to stay aggressive and don't settle for field goals.
Yeah, because you got to know that.
And the pressure gets him back at the 8-yard line.
And you don't want to see this trend continue. Last week he was sacked 4 times. The offensive line, this offense as a whole, needs to get in better situations, get rid of the football faster, and not keep getting their quarterback hit.
Buys just enough space to create some breathing room. He's got it up to the 12.
And it's not sexy, and it's not these long plays all the time. But this QB does such a good job of picking up 4 to 5 and making it where you're always ahead of the sticks and just letting you know, we'll run it. We'll take advantage of this guy's speed, and we're going to make you defend him throughout this football game.
And the golden flashes will bring the punt team onto the field. Looks it all the way in, and now turns his attention upfield. That's a perfect example of not settling for a fair catch. Pick up whatever yardage you can and help out the offense. North Texas sends the offense out to get this drive going. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's White. They stop him just short of the first down, but it will be 2nd and inches coming up. And they'll come to the line just needing a few chain links for a first down.
Man, when I can run the football like that on first down and create 2nd and inches and stay way ahead of the sticks and be in a position now where I can throw the football or run, I will have a lot of success on the offensive side of the football.
The mean green needing only a sliver of green to convert on 3rd down. Past the 30. Right down the boulevard. He's into the end zone. Touchdown, Mean Green.
It's just so nice to have a signal caller who can make plays through the air and make plays with his feet like this. Runs in for the touchdown. The defense knows I have to account for them every play. That's my quarterback.
On to attempt the try. And the extra point puts them up by a field goal. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And what a way to put a stamp on that one with a 41-yard run to the house. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. Looking to throw on first down. Pulls it in. It's Harris. Breaks into the open. At the 30. 10. And he'll take it to the house. He got loose. Touchdown, Kent State.
Man, that's just such a great way to answer. Your defense just gives up a touchdown, no problem. Offense come out, see what the defense is in. The passing game makes the big play down the field and the immediate answer to get the momentum back in this football game.
From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. He'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line on the return. They'll mark him at the 19. North Texas sends the offense back onto the field. These two defenses have had their heads spinning here in the first half, and now we might even see a little more scoring with this drive.
It's going back and forth. This is like two heavyweights just trading blows, David. What does this defense got to do to get a stop here?
I tell you what, man, when you're giving up points like this and you've got no momentum, you got to find somebody that can make a play to create something. And listen, if they're scoring anyways, let's be aggressive. Let's blitz more. Let's in some way, shape, or form.
Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. Jackson will throw. They've got the screen set up. And the screen goes nowhere. They stop him for no gain on the play.
I like the play call on offense. I like you trying to get the running back involved in the pass game, too. Defense was ready for that one. Let's see what you've got dialed up on third.
We're at the 2-minute timeout. It's been a good one so far. Opportunity for this offense perhaps to take the lead before halftime. North Texas lining up, facing 3rd and long. Motion from the back. Looking to throw on 3rd. Got his man on the outside. Now they'll really try to get this drive going. Good execution on 3rd down as they have it 1st and 10 at the 31.
And we've seen him do it by land, right? They've been handing him the football, and he's been finding space, making some plays, and now he does it by air. They find him, throw him the football, proving to be a dual threat. This is a guy they like to feature in this offense because he'll continue to make big plays.
Defense came into this one knowing they were going to see some tempo. They've got to get the call from the sidelines, get it communicated, get lined up.
Gliding to the right, still trying to make a play. And it just squirted through his hands. He wanted to take off and got too anxious.
And these drops can be very frustrating because you know he wants the football, and he demands the football. Dadgum, receivers a lot of times will walk in the huddle, throw me the ball. I've heard worse stories than that and worse language, but calling for the football, got to make plays, man. That's how you get more balls thrown in your direction.
He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a 1st down. The defense uses a timeout. That's their first. Gives him a little time to dig deep in the play sheet and figure out what to do on 4th down. They're a couple of yards short of the 1st down, but the offense will stay out there on 4th down. Might be calling a hot route.
949 rock star.
They'll run for it. He's got enough, and they roll the dice on 4th down, and they keep the drive alive.
You know, college football is so much about emotion and momentum and trying to find parts of games where you can grab it. How about going for it on 4th down on your own end of the field early like that and coming away with the first? That's huge.
Makes the catch, and he's free. Into enemy territory and out of bounds at the 41 after the good gain there. North Texas has it going to work with another 1st down. Trying play action. He'll throw it. The short hands. It's long. They stop him just a link or two short of the first, and man, what they can do on 2nd down here.
Well, it's a nice job, too, of the quarterback after the play fake there, getting his eyes down the field. He had to get that to his tight end quickly, knowing he wasn't going to have a lot of space to run with after the catch.
Give to the running back. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a 1st down. Clock stops momentarily for the 1st down. They'll hurry to the line. Off play action on 1st down. Moving out to the right. He's going to run it. They make the stop, but what a job on the scramble to get loose and pick up that 1st down. Timeout taken by the offense. It's their 2nd. And they'll still have one in their pocket for what's left in this 1st half. The RPO, it's complete. They've got it down to the 3-yard line. Really well done on that throw and catch. Quick tempo, no huddle offense. 2nd down, clock's running. The pull and throw off the RPO. Touchdown, North Texas. Made the grab and took it on in for the score.
Coaches talk all the time about finishing halves. Man, that is perfect execution down the stretch. Take the lead, take most of the clock, and you get the ball coming out. Way to close this 1st half. Great execution.
He'll bring it out. It's Etheridge. He'll be brought down at the 22-yard line. Good coverage on that one. His return is stopped short of the 25. And the offense will play it safe, take a knee, and head to halftime. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Gents, the cream is rising to the top here 7 weeks in. Let's take a look at today's action. We start with a look in on Purdue, taking on the number 9 team, the Washington Huskies.
This will not be returnable as it sails out of the back of the end zone. The Mean Green offense heads out onto the field. They opened this third quarter on top, and they built the lead on the strength of that running game.
And they made a huge statement, too, just proving to the other team that they're more physical, they're winning in the trenches. So here in the second...
Turning it on! That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Wide receiver comes in motion. From the gun, running back gets to give. Gain of about 4 sets up a 2nd and 6.
And it's going to be interesting to watch this defense, man, because obviously when you're trailing, and offenses can sometimes get conservative. That's 2 runs back-to-back. Do they get more aggressive and try to bring more guys near the line of scrimmage, not let them waste time, and try to get their offense the football back?
He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. 3rd and short now. They snap it from their own 46. He might want another play. Not in lockstep there with the receiver.
Well, in the first half, this offense was up and down the field. It seemed like everything they were dialing up was working. And here we are in the third quarter, and there's a very rare incompletion.
Hold on a minute. The offense still out there going for it in their own territory. Quarterback keeper. He's got enough for the first down, and they roll the dice and convert to keep this drive going.
4th and 1, I got to know my situation. I got to know I can't mess around as a running back. I got to get through the hole, make the first down. No matter what, if I got to run somebody over, I'm running straight downhill, straight for those sticks, making sure I get that first down.
Makes that one pay off, and they finally get him down at the 38. It'll be first down. New set of downs after the completion. Gets the back moving. Jackson gonna throw it. Takes the easy one to the back. Finds a crease at the 20. And he just kept running, and he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Mean Green.
And listen, if I have a playmaker and running back like that with that kind of speed, yeah, I'm going to throw the swing to him, too. He drops back, surveys the field. He says, I know my guy can make a play, gets the ball in his hands right now on the swing. He does the rest, gets in for the touchdown.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And with the extra point, they're now up by a touchdown and a field goal at 10. That is an efficient drive. 7 plays, 75 yards. And they pay it off with a strike from 38 yards out. And he takes this from inside the 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. The Golden Flash's offense ready to get this drive started. So this second half didn't exactly start the way they had hoped on defense, and now the offense will try to answer with a score of its own. Sends it back in motion. Snags it, and there's running room. Gets the ball right to the 50-yard line, and that'll be enough for a first down.
How many ways can I get it to my guys who can fly, who are playmakers, and let them make big plays? This is another one you've seen. Catch the football, flip it ahead really quickly, get it to a burner, going full speed across the formation. He gets the edge, makes the big play.
After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. Looking to fire. Here comes the heat. And he's sacked. Great work there by this defense.
I'm the offensive coordinator. I'm thinking about chipping this defensive end with running backs. I'm leaving my tight ends in to help this tackle because we cannot block him. He's already got 2 sacks.
On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. That one never had a chance. Incomplete.
3rd and long situations are really hard to convert. The defense knows it's going to be passed. The pass rushers are getting upfield. You're under pressure. You don't have timing. And as a result now, 4th down.
They're field this one in tight quarters. They stop him immediately, flying down the field and get to him before he can even get started. North Texas takes possession. The Mean Green offense will return to the field. Man, what a drive last time for the touchdown. That passing attack was lethal, David.
Yeah, and you hear all these stupid commentators like me and Jesse talking about create balance, run and pass. No, when you throw that good, spin the ball around.
So the defense has to find a way to affect the quarterback on this drive because last drive he had way too much time to throw.
I think when you go through these progressions as a quarterback, you want to find the right guy to throw to, obviously. I didn't think he was the right guy. I didn't think he was really that open. And listen, he sailed and he overthrew, but I might have surveyed the middle of the field a little bit better there.
Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Going back to the well, another deep ball. Upstairs to make the catch.
Man, we're watching a quarterback duel here. Both of these guys are absolutely slinging it every time they're on the field. Now it's this guy's turn. He's taking advantage of the opportunities. This defense has not had an answer for him. They're not getting enough pressure on him when he has this.
Oh, he's got some space. They get him out of bounds right at the 5-yard line, and that one might have saved a touchdown. They really got this offense humming. Just the 4th play of the drive, and it's 1st and goal. Now on the option. He'll toss it. Touchdown, North Texas. Great job by the back on the option. No midseason concentration laps here in Week 7 as they push out that lead.
And the running back was not going to be denied on that play. He had a hole. He saw it. He put his foot in the ground, and that was Bader.
He'll try to tack on one more. The kick is up and good and put one more on the lead. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And they punctuated it with a 5-yard touchdown run. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Tackled and brought down right at the 20-yard line. Good coverage there. Guys, let's see how it goes this time for the Kent State offense. After giving up that score, now it's incumbent on this offense to kind of get a back and forth going, Jesse, in this game.
They got to put some points on the board here. There's obviously a lot of football to go, so it's not necessarily panic time just yet, but I'm getting the ball into the hands of my best playmakers on this drive.
I hear you, Jesse, but not panic time. Have you seen my defense? I'm not trusting them to get a lot of stops, so he puts a lot of pressure on this offense.
It's an offense that takes pride in being physical. They try to get it going on the ground, but no gain on that one.
Just nowhere to run, not a lot of wiggle room for the ball carrier.
This defense came in knowing that they had to match their physicality. Let's see if they can keep it up.
Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. A strike downfield. He'll have enough to move the chains. It's 1st down at the 38. The Golden Flashes come to the line with a new set of downs. Wants to throw on 1st down. Makes the catch. It's King. Nice gain on that play, but leaves it a little short of the 1st down.
This defense is going to have to be careful. Not only do they have to worry about this guy running the football, but they've got to keep their eye on him when he runs routes too. He is a versatile back.
Makes the stop at the 49. Give him 5 yards on the play and a 1st down.
A lot of times on 2nd down, you're thinking pass, especially 2nd, maybe in a little bit long. Really good job by the offense, committing to the running game, getting the 1st down really easily.
Looking to throw on 1st down. Catch in the middle. It's Clark. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there and still a little ground to cover to pick up the 1st. Picked up 5 on that last pass play. Now it's 2nd and 5.
Here we go. Ready.
The run inside. It's King. Nowhere to go. Same song, 2nd verse as this defense is ready for this guy.
Linebackers in today's football, obviously, guys have gotten smaller. They got to play in space more, cover fast guys out on the perimeter. But how about this linebacker coming downhill and making a physical tackle in the hole?
Shotgun snap, wants to throw it on 3rd. Fires to the wideout. Working that left side. Stopped and forced out of bounds at the 21-yard line, just outside the red zone, and they are looking to get one in here. And the golden flashes come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game. Looking for a gap, it's King. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play.
Man, the momentum is squarely on their side right now. It was starting to feel like they're running away with this one. They scored a touchdown their last time out. Now on this drive here in the third quarter, the defense makes a massive play against the run, creating a negative play. They've got the opponent going backwards.
To the air on second down. Here comes the rush, and they've got it wrapped up at the 28. Right around the halfway point of the season, neither of these squads that we've watched today rank, but here's the top 25 as it stands right now. After swapping ends of the field, they gave them a little time to figure out how they'll open the final period here on third down. Looking for the end zone. And trying to put points on the board on third down. Now they're staring at fourth down.
The defense is in great position right now because they've got a huge lead here in the fourth quarter. They know the offense.
Go for it on fourth and long. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Blasted as he lets it go. And he strides his way into the end zone.